So on this episode, we are unboxing box number 9 of Dungeon in a Box, and we are making a really cool cocktail called the Tanglebrier Tang to go along with it. So we're going to be doing that coming up right after this. Welcome back, adventurers. Tom here from the Geeky Drinkers and my awesome quarantine co-host.
I don't like that title.
So, if you want to have an input on what Amanda's official title should be, shoot a comment down below, guys. Let us know.
Yeah, I'm curious.
But we'll figure that out for a little later. In the meantime, we're unboxing box number 9. Woohoo! But first, we're going to be making this delicious cocktail. So, this one is called the Tanglebrier Tang. So, we're going to be layering the bottom of your glass with a raspberry mash. Haha, I rhymed. Fresh strawberry or fresh raspberries are definitely best. Amanda actually made some pretty badass raspberry mash Tetris-shaped ice cubes.
I don't know if they're going to actually show, but they smell good.
Well,
even for
I'm going to be
cubes.
putting this one in. So, that's what they look like. They're 75% raspberry mash, 25% water, 100% delicious. So I'm good. Everything here's been chilled, so I'm good with I'm going to put 2 in. Next, what we're going to be doing is putting half an ounce of raspberry sourpuss in each of these. Because we know sourpuss gives that nice tang, a nice sweet kick to it. Also complements the red right on the bottom there. You can either do 1.5 ounces or you can do 2 ounces of the rhubarb gin from J56, an awesome local distillery based out of Stratford, Ontario. Do you want a 1.5 ounce or do you want 2?
Let's go with 2. These are all delicious flavors.
All right. Going with 2 ounces. So we got 2 ounces in there. 2 ounces in there. Then what we're going to be doing is topping it up with lemonade. Let's make sure I don't spill.
Steady.
And there you have it, everyone. The Tanglebrier Tang. So, adventurers, cheers. Cheers, Amanda.
Cheers. Yeah, this drink's not going to make it to the end of the episode.
That rhubarb cuts right through. And the sourpuss isn't overbearing, but it like complements the tartness of the raspberry mash on the bottom.
This is delicious.
Yum.
I highly recommend keeping this out of reach of young kids because it tastes like juice.
Yum, yum. So, we're done making the drink, everyone. So now, let's clear the table. So, we are on box number 9. Bow, bow, bow. This one it's hefty.
Is it? Let me see.
Yeah, I feel that.
Oh, yeah, there's something good in there.
Do you want to open this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Yeah, for sure. Gives me more time
I
to
never
drink.
get to open them, but this is
Yes,
like...
you did. You opened one in previous episodes.
I did not. You hand me the stuff.
If you want to see the episode that she opened last, I will shoot a card right up in here to prove that.
Ooh.
Now, if you guys want to see more of the series, the previous ones that we've unboxed so far, I will also shoot another card right up in there for you as well. That looks badass. I want to see what it is.
Why don't you let me take it out and you talk about it?
All right, that sounds good. This one is like revert.
Ooh,
Oh,
what is that?
that is really cool. So that looks really crazy.
Oh, the back looks cool too.
Oh
Or the other
man,
side.
that looks intense.
I love that green glow.
I am curious what that is for. Normally maps are at the end, so I'm a little thrown by this. That's great though. Now I will let you know that I've ordered a whole bunch of the Dungeon in a Box one-shots as well, so when I'm opening these boxes up, I don't actually know what ones are in which box because I've just lost track. So speaking of that, if you did want to check out anything on here digitally, you can get access to the Dungeon in a Box digital dungeon, or you can get access to all the digital maps, all the different terrain tiles, all the character tokens, all the images for the skinny minis, and soundtracks for each individual box. They come with usually I think between like 3 and 4 different soundtracks that you can have to enhance your game. Because honestly, the games that I DM for, I always have music because it just sets the mood. What are your thoughts on music as far as the game goes?
Well, I've never actually had to play without music because even in our last campaign, you took care of the music. So I think I'm too fortunate to really know the difference, but I love hearing the music. It sets the tone. You know when something's coming by the way the atmosphere changes. I think my favorite kinds are where, like when you walk into certain shops and they've got, it goes from just... Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it could be anything depending on the shop that you're going into. Just like, what is this place?
That's a shop in Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. But yeah, no, I completely agree. And that's why I like to make it as immersive as possible. Especially because we're doing things digitally right now.
Alright. So this is usually a little...
This,
in there with the skinny minis.
This actually has Dungeon in a Box's redesigned base. So I'll show kind of a close-up of it, but you can see one end is a little bit skinnier than the other. It's a little bit tapered. And in here, it actually lets us know why.
It says, Hail Adventurer, we are testing a new base for our skinny minis this month. They're slide lock bases. This new design has a slot that tapers on one end, creating a locking effect when sliding skinny minis into their bases, thus allowing for a more universal fit. As usual, the mini may fit more easily if you flip the base over and try the other side. However, instead of inserting your mini straight down into the slot, you will now first insert the mini into the wide end of the slot and then slide the mini toward the thin end until it locks in place.
That makes sense. Smart, because I know doing some of the other skinny minis, that has been an issue with some.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
So depending on the width of the tab, the mini may slide a lot or very little. And it said, we'd love to know what you think, so if you like this version of the base, or if you prefer the previous version, to give them an email.
Nice.
So
that's pretty cool.
Try it out.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it's really good. One thing that I really, really like about Dungeon in a Box as well, if you guys haven't noticed that already, is the support on them is top-notch. They are really, really great. I'm glad to see, I was actually wondering when, what box we would actually be getting these in.
What is that guy?
Ooh, so I will show you. So this one is called Chaos in the Countryside. So this has a double-headed, single-bodied creature on it, which is called an Ettin.
An Ettin?
An Ettin.
Ettin?
I believe it's Ettin, if I'm not mistaken. You guys almost encountered 2 of them.
What?
You guys took a different route. You guys were doing other things. When you guys were negotiating with the ogre, if you guys had bypassed him, there were 2 that were walking. So yeah, fun stuff. But yes, this is called Chaos in the Countryside. War comes home. Chaos in the Countryside sets the party against the countless minions of Mould.
Let me see.
Mouyld. The Green, as the dragon's forces ravage the farms and villages of the Greenwald in search of the Orb of Dragon Souls. This one is really, really cool. On the cover, you've got an Ettin, looks like spellcaster. We're going to probably find out in a little bit here. This is great because it lets you easily compose what's all part of the war party. So it has like the lowly grunts, unit commanders, special forces, squad tactics, and any special equipment, which is really cool because you can make an encounter in 2 minutes or less in here, and really you should be doing it in advance. But even if you need to, you can just roll everything. Won't take long to actually pop it in. It's really, really great. So here we go. This is called Dread General's Felstern, a corrupt Ettin spellcaster. So it is a large giant chaotic evil. It's got a CR of 7, or challenge rating of 7. Oh wow, change. I better not say that. I don't want to spoil things. But this is really cool. So one really neat thing about Ettins is each of the heads have their own name. So like one would be Fel and one would be Stern. So together they're called, or Strum. So they would be called Felstrum. Sturm? S-T-U-R-M. Sturm. So one is called Fel, one head is called Sturm. So they put the names together, and that's how they get the one Ettin's name, if you're ever talking about. Yeah, so this is really, really cool. It's got countryside, what kind of terrain it's going to be, different encounters. And it's nice, too, because early on in the book, it has a section specifically for the DM. So it lets you know approximately what the starting point and the ending point, and then what lies ahead as well. So that way you can, as a DM, you can kind of tease that out or kind of prepare the party for what's potentially coming up and kind of tease that a little bit, because that's always good. It's always good to kind of know what's coming up. Countryside encounters, there's like burrowing horrors, including war horses and ravens, delegation from the academy, dragon spawn, minions, lots of different kind of stuff. It's also got different terrain that you can have depending on what kind of feel you want to have for the actual setting in the campaign. And then, just like always, it lets you know when the kind of main encounter starts. In this case here, it's for 7th level characters. So by this box, you generally should have a party, or you should have a party of 7th level or higher. Lets you know as well, which is really cool, how to use the tiles and the minis. So it gives you a nice comprehensive guide on how everything can flow. It's very, very well laid out. Always giving a kudos to Dungeon in a Box, just for really making it easy on DMs, because if you're a DM, you know you got a lot on the go. At the very end, we've got our enemy. So right there, you can see it's vermin folk. Each of them have a CR of 1, or a challenge rating of 1, but it still lets you kind of know. These are really good for like different minions and things like that, because if you just have, say, like a party of 5 people, and you have like one boss, and it's just them against the boss, kind of sucks for you as a DM, because your players get 5 hits on that one boss, and your boss gets 1 action, generally, depending on the boss. So by having minions in there, you kind of spread it out, so you can really do that damage with different bosses or minions, and see kind of strategically how your players interact.
I have an idea for these. Hang on. Why don't we both roll, and whoever rolls highest gets to pick first.
Deal.
I want this one right here.
All right.
Oh, wait, no, I want this one.
I got a 2. You got a 1. Okay.
Wow.
Good job. As your hand reaches into the box, you realize it's a mimic. Ah! And you lose your hand. So here we go. So we have a Nork Ettin. So that's really cool. So you can see the double heads on there and the 2 different clubs. And then a dragon plant. Which one do you want to open?
Ooh, but you get first pick.
I do. I'm picking the dragon plant because that sounds really cool.
Right.
So let's open these up while you guys take a closer look at them.
I don't know if I can open this with one hand. Do you have a healing potion?
I can use regenerate. Oh no, you didn't. It was just a mimic. You didn't get your hand bitten off.
You said I lost a hand.
You're just bleeding out.
Oh, okay. I can open it with a bleeding
Here.
out hand.
Healing potion.
Oh,
it's called the
yeah.
Tanglebrier Tang. And it's even red, so there we go.
Perfect.
So this one that I have here is the dragon plant. There
He
we
has
go.
no head.
It's got 2 heads. Oh,
Oh,
whoa, yo, look
He
at
has
that tongue.
2 heads too.
Look at that tongue. Yeah, he's an Ettin.
Oh, I thought you were talking about this guy. I didn't see what it was. I just saw headless. Holy crap. Look at that.
Oh, there we go.
Look at this guy's face. Look at his tongue.
Oh, yeah.
That is terrifying.
Brrr.
I really
Yo,
love the
look at
detail
this,
in
though.
these.
Look at his tongue. It's like all like barbed and
Ooh.
spiky. That's really wicked. So there should be a little, like you can see there's a little space.
Yeah.
Like a little bar.
Yeah, I just need to figure out like rights and lefts.
Yeah, that's crazy cool. Can I see him?
Hang on. I'm just
Soaking him in.
nuts.
There's a lot of detail to these ones.
Oh.
As his arm falls off.
Hmm.
This is awesome. Here, I can put him back together. I want to take a look at him. Ah! He's got a stein right on his belt.
Oh, I love it. I
That's
didn't notice
hilarious. Dude, he's got like a mini keg on his back.
That. What? Where?
A little like mini beer keg. That's
Amazing.
so funny.
Priorities.
Chains around. Oh man, he's got chains around on on both hands.
See the fish hanging at his side too?
What? Where?
He's got fish over here.
Oh, 2 of them.
He's got the skulls.
I thought those were cool. I thought those were belts. I didn't see the tails.
Oh, the nice
Man,
thing
that's
about these, the
detailed.
longer you look at them, the more you see. And you can
It's
put
skinny
them-
mini time. Oh, is that the Ettin? Yeah. Okay, so that's Felsturm. I believe.
Looks like the tick.
Who? Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
Oh, the vermin folk? Yeah.
But this one here, he's all purple and green.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, I love the color on him.
Look at the details of the cutting, like how intricate it goes in there.
Oh, yeah, laser cut. Well, these are really high quality. That's what I
Yeah.
really like about Dungeon Box.
Oh, I like this one. Oh my god, Sage would go nuts
that's
for
cool.
this guy.
Oh, that's a Periton.
A what?
A Periton.
Periton?
Yes. That is actually, so in our campaign, one of the adventuring guilds is called the Echo Hideout. There's a bounty for Peritons.
Oh,
in the north.
We need to add him to our team. We've
In
got an
the
owlbear
Oakvale
already,
Peaks.
so...
Yeah, an owlbear cub.
They'll just hang out together. Ah.
Well, it depends on how encounters go. That's for sure.
Yeah, we seem to make friends with everyone. I really think we need a Canadian-themed name to our group.
Yeah, you guys haven't named yourself yet, which is kind of weird, but that's okay. Oh yeah, there's more of the plants.
Ooh, this guy does some magic. A little magic orb.
On a staff?
It looks like it's floating. He's holding a staff. He's like Alligator Man with a magic orb.
Oh, cool. Oh, I like that staff. Oh, is that another one?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, Peritons are pretty cool. They're not super powered, though.
What's their head supposed to be? Like, I see the
It's-
antlers, but its face looks...
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
look like
it's
a deer.
it's kind of like it's kind of like a bird deer almost.
Tom, this drink is
So
delicious.
I'm glad. So it's kind of strange. I'm not sure how I feel about the new base. They are a little bit more difficult to get in, but I could see them being a lot more sturdy. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I like it because they're nice and snug. One thing that I did have a couple issues with before is some didn't quite fit all the way in. So the nice part about that is if for the odd one that I don't have, I'll probably just be using one of the new bases, which is really cool. Adventure cards. Which one do you want?
Which one I'm pointing closer to? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Read yours first.
Blight touched. The blight that lingers in the land lingers yet in me. I shrug off the effect of lesser poisons. Once per session, as a reaction, one party member may gain resistance to poison damage for a turn. In exchange, they become poisoned. A DC 10 Constitution save ends the condition.
Okay, that's not too bad. This one here is Tempered Resistance. I have stood in the plague flame of pestilence and did not burn. It merely tempered my steel. Once per session, one member of the party may re-roll a saving throw to recover from a condition, such as being poisoned, stunned, or paralyzed.
Pestilence is like disease, right?
I believe so. Terrain tiles. Woo, woo, woo.
Oh, this one comes with bodies.
Ooh. So these are double-sided, sturdy cardboard terrain tiles that you can add to any map setting. They are also available digitally, which is great.
This just reminds me of the conversations I've been hearing and watching Buffy again, where there's new characters coming in saying, like, do you ever have conversations that don't involve corpses? And here I am getting excited at the corpses.
Oh man, look at all these dead bodies! Yeah, there's like a knight, there's looks like a squire, there's peasants.
Curious about this one here.
Burning in the countryside. So, fun fact, I almost named this drink Diabdor, the Burninator, instead of Trogdor, Diabdor for Dungeon in a Box. I almost did that, and then I was like, nah. If you guys would get the Trogdor reference, throw a comment down below. And if you are liking what you're seeing, hit a thumbs up. We greatly appreciate when you do, and make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to see all what's new. And please share the video out with a friend who you know likes Dungeons and Dragons and who might be interested in this. So some more terrain tiles here. We've got, that looks like a broken mechanism of some kind.
It's like it's in a kitchen. I see flour bags.
Yeah, like flour.
Oh, sorry.
Something. Damaged table and chairs. The other side are all rocks. That looks like it could be a tree from above.
Like
more rocks.
Haystack, I think.
I don't know.
Or it could be like a little house, little hut.
It looks like a tree from above, but I don't know. Broken floorboard. Can fall right through. What's on the back of that? More rocks. More rocks. And yeah, another
The one with the table has me intrigued because I'm wondering, like, is this like a bar fight scene? Because it looks like a broken table from a restaurant. There's some tables around it.
Oh man. Okay, so we know where the heft came from. So there are two other maps in here. I'm curious if this map is from one of the one-shots that I got. I always buy the book and the map, so I'll have to take a look. But let's take a look at this map here. Oh, more river. Oh, cool, cool, cool. I see ladders right down there, like so there. Broken crates, broken stuff, more ladders. So it's nice to get that in-depth, like the depth feel on these maps here, and they line pretty well with the grids.
I feel like this
So
is
that's really
similar
great.
to a scene in Legend of Zelda, one of the games. I can't remember which one, but I remember having higher ground, but they weren't really
It could
hills
be,
or anything like
yeah,
that.
like
It's just...
you could be thinking of Ocarina of Time right near when you first go up to Hyrule Castle.
Maybe.
That's cool.
Oh, I like
So
that.
that's like it looks like that's like some kind of oh, yo. These all have entrances.
Maybe it's like castle grounds?
Maybe it's the Tanglebrier. I love the detail on the stone in there.
Last but not least.
Last but not least, bonus map. Yeah, 3 maps in this one. That's crazy. I'll have to take a look at the digital dungeon to see what I'm missing.
There's where the mechanical system is.
Oh, that's cool. That's for probably like a mill of some kind. Oh, that's probably a flour mill because there is broken flour. Nice. Yep, the table there. So yeah, it would be those terrain tiles would be trees.
But that
that's a
look
cool
like
simple
that.
bridge.
That's not what they look like.
Yeah, but they kind of look like that. Yeah, that'd be like flour and other stuff in there. That's cool. I like that. Nice river. What's on the back? Okay, probably like the rest of the farmland and things like that. Yeah, it's probably farmland because it's got like stables here. It's got a big entrance there, a covered well. That's the same well that you guys are in the village that you're in right now. That's the same image.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that I used. Like almost all the like digital pieces that I add to the digital maps are from Dungeon Box, which is
okay. That makes
it
sense.
so easy. Really good detail there. Oh, I'm curious about that. Oh, that looks like broken in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Or
neat.
it could just be worn down.
So just like all the other maps that Dungeon Box provides, these are all whiteboard marker safe, which is awesome because it makes, especially if you're doing physical games, like in-person games, you can draw and add certain details as you need without the worry of it being permanently there. This is a cool box. I'm curious about all the 3 maps. Either way, I got a bonus map, which is always pretty badass. What are your thoughts on this?
Oh, I'm definitely curious. I want to know what the story's going on here because there's all these characters that have fallen. You've got some common folk, some soldiers,
That's probably
broken swords. So something. Yeah,
something's
maybe.
chomping through or just like busting through.
And I'm very curious about this glowing green one here because it has such a magical feel to it, and I love when the story takes
It looks like it's
magical turn.
It definitely looks like it's in like a different realm, so I'm definitely curious about that. But
Let's
what did
wait
you
and
guys?
see.
What did everybody think of the box? Did you enjoy it? Is there any part that you particularly like? Shoot a comment down below. Let us know what your favorite part of the box is. Do you like the minis, the skinny minis, the terrain tiles, the books, the adventure guides, the maps, everything? Let us know. Shoot a comment down below. Make sure to hit that thumbs up if you want to see more content like this. And be sure to hit that subscribe button down there as well as the little bell notification so you never miss a thing. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. We will see you next time in the next video.